Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Edmonds Racing Preview Show as we head into the Christmas period. Well, Tobe, what a week it was for the team. 4 winners overall, headlined by a very impressive first stakes victory for Mimi Lagarde.
Yes, Adam, how are you? Thanks very much for that. It was, it was quite exciting. It was, we thought that she was of that level. And for her to be able to do that with that track bias on Saturday and blow them out of the water, really, that's the only way you can put it. It was a dominant win, and blinkers on first time, drew awkward, had to go back. Nothing had made ground all day. Things were really looking ordinary for us, prior to that race. Just with the pattern, the track was firm as it always is. I know that's fine. But just with the pattern of the day, nothing was making up much ground, and we knew we had to bite the bullet and go back on her, especially with the blinkers on. We didn't want to be going, coming out and giving a click up and getting her over racing. So, for her to finish the way she did, that's exciting. That's all I can put it down to. We spoke about putting blinkers on her at some stage. I had a chat to Jerry and Luke McDonald about getting, we'd all had a look at the order of entry for the 3-year-old race and knew that she had to either win or get a decent amount of prize money at this run to be assured of a start. So we all agreed that, bang, we'll put them on and see what happens. And away she went. She was far too good for those horses, and very, very proud of her.
Yeah, I bet you are. Jerry Harvey, Luke McDonald, no doubt happy with the result too, and full steam ahead to the Magic Millions Guineas now.
Yeah, so she'll just have a very, very quiet week. She's out at the farm right now. She'll come back tomorrow and start to prepare. It's very, very hot. It's a hot day, hard track the other day, and she's been enjoying the farm and getting out, having a nice pick in the cool of the morning and coming in over night time and recovering that way. So quite excited heading towards Magic Million Day.
Very good. And Jerry, happy with the margin on Saturday?
Yes, he was. I phoned him after the race, and Katie and Jerry were there together on the speakerphone, and he was pretty excited. I think, we spoke about talking to him after a first up win that, he said, yeah, I thought she was better than that. And I sort of agreed. And anyway, blinkers have done the difference. So it's amazing what a filly like that can do from one run to the next. And she's untapped. She's got so much improvement there. Getting towards Magic Million Day, she's going to be improved again. So look out.
Yeah, exciting times.
Hopefully look out.
Yeah, no, exciting times for everyone involved. And we should also mention, exciting to see you wearing a collared shirt because you're coming to us from the Sunny Coast races in between runners on the midweeks, and you're flying the flag for the team. Trent's having a well-deserved break, and you're coming to us from a function room at the races.
Yeah, there's a race being run right now. And this track's an amazing track. I'm sitting up in the atrium bar coming to you guys from here, and this track raced Friday night, Sunday, today. I don't know how many meetings I have a year, but it just handles the workload magnificently, and it's a real credit to everyone involved up here because they do such a good job. It's a big facility and a great facility, and one of the fairest tracks in the country nearly. Everything gets its chance, and yep, you're right. I'm here today doing the hard yards. Trent holidaying.
Very good. Well, there's plenty of winners to recap. As we mentioned, 4 over the weekend. Mimi was in the middle there. The run all kicked off with Pretty Divine winning for the Archer Park team at Lismore on the Friday.
Yeah, Pretty Divine was good. She's not quite ready either. I took a video of her on Tuesday morning and sent it off, and even now she's not quite there in the coat yet. So for her to win first up was a good effort. I thought she's probably out on her feet the last bit, which is fine. She had to do a bit of work because she drew awkward, and Robbie bounced her out and put her in the spot, rode her good, and it's good to get a win for the Archer Park guys. They've got a lot of horses with us, and they're great supporters, and happy bunch of owners in that filly. She's a Cutis and a Bob's filly, so that she got the Bob's bonus the other day, so helps everything along. And she's one that could have a bit of a future, but we'll just see how she progresses. We'll just keep her at that level and let her tell us how far she wants to go.
Yeah, very good. Well done to the Archer Park team there. And another group, the Spicer Thoroughbreds group, they celebrated the win of Pedal to the Medal, who got in on the act as the second winner of the weekend. And it was basically the second winner from as many runners for the Spicer Thoroughbreds team in the space of a few days.
Yeah, that's right. So had a course record holder Wednesday, which I'm sure you guys touched on. I wasn't around last Friday, but he won well, broke the course record at Ipswich, and this guy on Friday night up here finally put his hand up and had a dig. He was good actually. Ben Thompson rode him beautifully, had blinkers on, put him in the spot, and he was strong through the line. They actually beat him quite easily. I'm sure he'll improve as he gets out in distance now.
Yeah, both of those runners look pretty promising. So exciting times ahead for the ownership groups there. And then Empress Zoo rounded out the winning run with a speedy win at the Gold Coast.
Yeah, she's a good filly. Well, we know she's a good filly. She is she's a big raw thing, very, very tall. Like she'd be 16 and a half hands tall, not very heavy, wiry. And you'll see her might have only one more run before we tip her out and let her mature a bit more. I'm sure she'll come into her own in the winter or the autumn, and we'll head her towards something. Hopefully, she can progress through the stakes grade. That'd be great. And done it tough. That track was quite firm at the Gold Coast Saturday. We've had all this rain and the tracks have firmed up very, very quickly. So she hasn't got the best front legs. That's why we were able to lease her. Such a nice pedigreed filly, and she was too good for those, running pretty quick and done a good job. Zach Lloyd rode her beautifully, put her in the spot, and she finished off good for us.
Yeah, well done to Zach and everyone involved with Empress Zoo. So it was a huge weekend for the stable. Feature race success, and then some progressive types also.
The beauty of being where we are at the Gold Coast, we over the border to Lismore Friday, Sunny Coast Friday night, up here Friday night, Eagle Farm Saturday. We can give such a great service to people with our location, and that's only going to get better. So, and it was just great to be back winning race on a Saturday. All our horses performed good up there actually on Saturday. I was quite proud of them all. Even the Enigma and Indian Dreamer had a good dig running third. So look, really, really, really good weekend. Actually, I'm very happy.
Yeah, no, well done to yourself and the team. Obviously, the team's firing at the right time of the year when obviously the spotlight's on Queensland racing. And as you say, great location on the Gold Coast gives you all those options. And the other aspect is you got the beach, and you took two of the big guns down to the beach this week, the Harrovian and Hard Empire, leading into their big assignments on Boxing Day.
Yeah, so they both had an exhibition gallop between races Saturday at home there between race 1 and 2. It's very, very hot for them. The track's quite firm. So we didn't ask them to do a great deal yesterday. They done most of their work Saturday morning. Yesterday morning they had a decent gallop. They finished it off. Nice. Both those horses galloped beautifully and they're in good order for the weekend. So this morning we just, for recovery, just took them to the beach. They go wading up to their waist in it. They go right up to the point over at the spit there, and there's no waves. It's all in the bay there, so that it's not rough or anything like that. And they enjoy it. They get off the float and prick their ears, looking at all the boats, and there's dogs down there and everything. So it's such a tranquil outlook and very relaxing for them. And the salt water's great for recovery.
Yeah, another asset, and no doubt, just sort of puts the polish on ahead of the weekend. Well, let's get into those races. The Harrovian lines up.
Have I wrapped the Gold Coast up enough yet, or should I keep going some more?
I think you should keep going.
Yeah, no. Anyway, more horses, please. We need from everyone. Everything down south should come here, and we'll just keep winning races for you. How's that?
Sounds good. Well, you kicked off. You wrapped the Sunny Coast Turf Club with their facilities. You've dovetailed into the Gold Coast, the home track, and all the boxes that ticks. Anyone else need to get a wrap from Toby today?
Oh, everyone, all our staff have done a great job. It's Christmas time, by the way, so Merry Christmas to everyone, and the support of our clients as well. We couldn't be operating at the capacity we are without them. We've got some good horses, we've got some bad horses. They all front up week in, week out, and the staff do such a fantastic job, work long hours, and they're the sort of the unsung heroes really that drive our team behind us. Trent and I obviously up front here in the media and race day and get all the accolades but the staff, they don't get much thanks. We thank them, but from an outsider looking in, they don't get much thanks, but they really need to be thanked, I think. And hopefully they can see this and see that we really appreciate all their efforts.
Yeah, and I guess that's especially at this time of year that's rammed home, isn't it? Where horses need care 24/7, and even though everyone would love to be taking time off and having Christmas, and lots of other industries put up the shop closed or the out of office on their emails, everyone keeps turning up, and the wheels of the operation need to keep turning.
Yeah, just unfortunate for us where we are. The Magic Million time is like 2 weeks after Christmas, or so. There's not much downtime for anyone. We can't just tip them in the paddock. We're going to keep driving through it, and getting towards Magic Million Day is very, very important. And the staff understand that, and they're so upfront, keen to get on with it and get to work, which is great.
Yeah, no, well said. Great stuff. So let's get into the preview. There's some exciting races over the weekend on Boxing Day. The Harrovian lines up in the Tab Burnborough Plate over the mile. You were happy with his first up run over the 1350 metres in the recognition, and he's up to, I guess, would it be a more suitable trip here over the mile?
It's a distance. I think he's probably nearly unbeaten at. Sorry, not a distance, but certainly in Brisbane, he's unbeaten at the mile. I think since he's been up there, he got beaten in the All-Star Mile, obviously. He loves the mile. Loves Doomben. Race is probably better there than I think he does at Eagle Farm, to be truthful. He's in pretty good this week. He's only got 57.5. Nick and Over 59, Ballistic Boy 58, and we're half a kilo under those, and the level he's been racing at, I think he's, Stradbroke 2 starts ago, and here we are in a Burnborough Plate, carrying 57.5. He's going to get his chance. He's drawn beautifully in 6. Ben Thompson rides him this week, not Brad Stewart. Brad's on the sidelines for a little bit, but Ben Thompson's riding in great form, and I think he's going to get just a nice run just behind them, and he's going to be very, very strong through the line. I think he can run well. Very, very confident. The horse has come on since his recognition run. His work's been good in between, so we're quite excited by this. Getting towards Sunday, and sure he can run well.
Very good. Well, sounds pretty good for Harold, the Harrovian. He's ready to roll this week. And another runner who ran well first up in a feature race was Hard Empire, and he lines up in the Falvalon Quality over the 1200. He was really good in the George Moore Group 3 race, and how's he shaping into this?
Yeah, he's great. Amazing. Both these horses are 8-year-old, so it's like Dad's Army, but here they are. They're going to be 2 chances in one of our feature days, which is a testament to all the people that have handled these horses all the way through, not just our staff, but prior to us. Richard Jolly had this horse, and I think Darren Weir even, and I think he started in Tasmania. So for him to be still banging away at 8-year-old, that's a super effort. And he's a beautiful old horse, magic horse to do anything with. He works good. Real professional, wants to get into it. Loved his run first up in the George Moore. We drew Sticky that day. He's drawn a little bit awkward again on Saturday, but not as bad as he did in the George Moore. He's going to get a lovely run. Obviously, Zoo Style will go forward, lead them up, trying to find something that's going to have a crack at him up front there to soften him up, but I can't quite see one yet. So hopefully something can. Maybe Bo Rosser, I'm not sure, but anyway, our guys come through that run, the George Moore, well, and can't be more happy with him. He's going to run super on Saturday. I'm confident he can run great. Both those horses are in great order.
Okay, sounds good. Both aiming for the feature races there on Boxing Day. The other runner on the program is Ruka, who rounds things out in the Class 6 handicap over the 1350 metres. He's been a model of consistency, placed at his last four, and you've been spacing his runs in recent times.
Yeah, he got a bit hot and bothered up here on the Sunday meeting when he ran. That was a fairly strong race. He ran well. He drew one and just had a lovely run in transit. Just had a little bit of trouble getting clear about the 250, 300 metre mark when he was trying to get between horse. So he just got held up for a tad for a little bit. It's probably enough just to stop his momentum, but he still ran on nice. So I thought he ran good. He's done well in between. Drawn a little sticky out in 10 around Doomben. And, I was talking to one of his owners on the way up there and helping about this guy. He sort of hasn't won for a while, and he may just need something to jolt him into gear, because I'm confident once he wins one, you get that confidence and he'll go bang, crash, wallop. So 10 barrier, we could even, maybe have a change of tactic this week and set him alight and 54.5 kilos, end up outside leader or somewhere like that. We haven't had a chance to look at the speed yet, so that may not be possible, but that's in the back of my mind where we do ride him a little different and try and frighten him into it if I can, because he hasn't won for quite a while. Yeah,
okay, that's interesting. So obviously, a bit more homework to be done there. The fields are not long out, so but interesting that obviously you're looking at all options to just change that little bit of a change that might make a difference with him.
Yes, to help him along, because he, as I said, he's a little frustrating. He's honest, tries hard, but he can do better and needs to do better. How's that?
That very good. Okay, we'll keep an eye on any announcements there, and that rounds out the program for Doomben on Boxing Day. Moving ahead to the Gold Coast meeting the same day, and also Monday at the Sunshine Coast and Murwillumbah. There are only nominations at this stage, so I guess hard to give a full race assessment, but just maybe let's quickly run through these runners and you can just tell us how they're going. Prince Amongst Men, he's nominated for each of those three meetings.
We're toying with blinkers, putting blinkers on him this week. I think he's also a bit like Ruka. He can do better and needs to. And Noel Callow's going to ride him if he runs at the Gold Coast, so that might frighten him into it, hopefully. Callow's riding very, very well, very strong rider. So I think that's what this guy needs, a real bang-up rider on him to make him do his best. So he'll get that if we run there. His work Tuesday morning was super, but he always works good. So it's no good me saying off his work he can win, because he hasn't won yet and he's worked as good. Since we've had him, since he come up from McPrice, he come up in great order, and he is a little bit of an enigma, but I'm sure once it turns, he'll put a few together.
Okay, very good. The other runners also on the Sunshine Coast program nominated are Purnell and Astro Boy Toy. They're both in the Archer Park colours. Purnell a benchmark 65 handicap, and Astro Boy Toy a class 4 handicap.
Okay, so Purnell and Astro Boy Toy are both nominated for the Sunny Coast up here on Monday. Purnell in a benchmark race at a mile. He races good here, Purnell. He was a little bit stiff the other day. He missed a kick horribly and ran on good. So he's come on since his first up run, and he should be in the finish somewhere as long as he puts his mind on the job. He's another one that's a little bit of a thinker, so he might need to be frightened into it as well. But certainly got the ability and is going quite well at home. So it's only a matter of time before he wins one.
Okay, and Astro Boy Toy?
Astro Boy Toy, same. He's working his way up to a win. He ran super here on the Sunday meeting, just getting beaten by I think it was off the map, actually. It was like 80s to 30s. It was a big win, and he was home, and this thing just got him down the outside. So it's only second run back after a long time off, so he's improved again as well. I think he can run well.
Okay, very good. And then the other two nominees for Murwillumbah meeting on Monday in the same race, Red Stiletto and Meriden Flash, and it's a Class 1 handicap over the 1200.
Yeah, we give Meriden Flash a tick-over trial on Monday. He hasn't raced for a while. We thought we had him sold, but he hasn't been sold, so we'll just drive on and race him. Red Stiletto is an interesting one. I didn't mind her run at the coast the other day. She looked like she was going to run into it for a bit, and then got squashed by the eventual winner, and just stopped the momentum, and then she got going again after it. So she's not far away from a win. Barriers will, whichever way the barriers fall, I think will decide which one we run there. So either or, but both are going well. So both are going really well. So whichever one we run can run well, I'm sure.
Very good. Okay, Tobe. Well, they're the runners over the festive period, getting us through to Monday the 27th. Can you settle on a best bet for us?
I think we've got to go with the Harrovian. Loves the mile, well weighted. He's got a good barrier. He's going to get a lovely suck run behind them, and he's going to finish hard on Sunday. So he's my best bet for the weekend, the Harrovian.
Very good. You did sound very confident with him, so good luck to Harold. And finally, before we leave, obviously you've already sent out a few festive wishes to staff and owners, but just to wrap it up, obviously a Christmas message for owners and everyone that's watching.
Yeah, so from Trent and I and all our team at home, we want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, safe travel. I think the borders are open now. There's a heap of COVID around, so be careful. And if you get crook, please get tested and make sure you get treated. Basically to all our clients, we've got the Sales and Magic Millions coming up after the new year. So we hope to see you there, and we value your support. And thanks very much for a fantastic year.
Very good, mate. Well said. Well, you have a good Christmas yourself, to all the family, and good luck to everyone over the weekend.